One of the first questions people ask when they're getting into dispatching is, what does a typical day actually look like? Because from the outside, it can seem like a lot of random phone calls and staring at a screen. But when you run it right, dispatching has a rhythm. And that rhythm is what keeps your carriers loaded and your income consistent. Let me walk you through a real dispatching day. Your day starts before your carrier starts driving. If your carrier has an early pickup, you should already have that load confirmed the night before. Rate confirmation signed, broker's contact info ready, shipper address in the driver's hands. You don't want to be scrambling at 5 a.m. because a broker didn't send the rate con. First thing in the morning, you check in with your carrier. One message or call. Good morning, you're confirmed for pickup at address at time. Here's the broker contact if anything comes up at the shipper. That's it. 30 seconds. It tells the driver you're on top of it and sets the professional tone for the day. Then you move to load sourcing. This is the core of your morning. You're on DAT or truckstop.com, running searches for your carrier's next available load based on their current location, their equipment, and their preferred lanes. Your goal is to have the next load lined up before they finish delivering the current one. Deadhead kills profit. Every empty mile your carrier drives is money neither of you is making. You're calling brokers, negotiating rates, running the numbers against your carrier's cost per mile. When you find a load that works, you get verbal commitment from the broker, then request the rate confirmation immediately. You don't confirm anything to your carrier until that rate con is in your inbox. Mid-morning through midday is usually your heaviest call volume. This is when most brokers are active and when the best loads move. You're working multiple options at once, tracking down rate confirmations, following up on negotiations you started yesterday, handling any issues from loads already in transit. Speaking of in transit, while loads are moving, you're doing check calls. A check call is a brief update to the broker, where the driver is, what the ETA looks like, any delays. Brokers love proactive dispatchers who call them before they have to call you. That's how you build a reputation that gets you better loads and more flexibility on rates. Afternoon is typically paperwork time. If a load delivered that morning, you're collecting the BOL and POD from the driver, putting the invoice packet together, and submitting to the factoring company or broker. Clean, same-day paperwork submission means your carrier gets paid faster. Fast pay builds loyalty. Carriers who get paid fast don't look for new dispatchers. End of day, you're setting up tomorrow. What loads need to be confirmed? What rate negotiations are still open? What carriers are you working for? And where are they waking up tomorrow morning? The dispatchers who struggle are the ones who work reactively, waiting for a broker to call them, scrambling to find a load the morning a carrier goes empty. The dispatchers who build a real business work proactively. They always know where their carrier is going to be tomorrow before today ends. Your workflow doesn't have to be perfect on day one, but you need a workflow. Use a simple spreadsheet to track your carriers, their locations, their loads, their payment status. As you grow, you can move to a more sophisticated system, but the habits come first. The habit is simple. Always be one step ahead of your driver. In Lesson 5, we're going to talk about how to set your carrier up for success from day one so that the relationship runs smoothly and you spend less time managing problems.